Ah yes, this Eevee sure was a wonderful success in my book.
Oh, I do so love putting ample amount of effort into my videos.
Maybe next time I'll make a extremely detailed life-size recreation of that castle world from Dark Souls 3. Kokaki Koko! What? Oh, new Pokemon reveal and I have to drop everything to do it? Oh, let me just rush out and get minimal effort into this video so that I can get views. Oh, the eyes are done. No, actually, turns out everything I do is great. It doesn't matter if there's a time crunch or not. We're gonna make this legit. Spirulina? Sprigatito, I think, right? Sprigatito, yes, okay. 16 inches tall without the ears. This one's gonna be kind of big, something like this. And the head itself is just flippin' massive. This Pokemon was revealed just the other day, and this is literally, I think, the only official image of the actual Pokemon. So this is our 3D model to go off of for this project. Morgan A. So what I did for this one to make it a little more interesting, I decided to put my phone in the water bottle that I drink out of on the left side for once. Normally I do it on the right side. Masking tape sucks. I couldn't do this if I tried. I'd love to know how many people watch me make these videos, but only watch like, they'll like click on it and they'll watch like the first 10 seconds and they'll be like, this guy's a flippin' idiot, I'm moving on to something else. And then they just think that all I'm doing is crumpling tinfoil and making like a tinfoil sculpture. What? What'll be really funny too is if I finish this and it turns out Nintendo reveals the size isn't what's on the Bulbapedia or whatever. I mean, all the information we have is very early. In fact, this might not even be what the character ends up looking like. It could be red. Nintendo's been known to do that. Pikachu was gonna be blue originally. Like, the whole world is just making up stuff about him already. I've seen reports already that he's a literal Satanist type Pokemon. It's gonna be like 19 inches. Couldn't have made him like really tiny. Like, Nintendo knew I would make this, right? When they were revealing the Pokemon, they're like, all right, we know Peter's gonna make this thing. We've been following his career for the past month that he's been doing these. Like, they had to have known that making it smaller would have been nice for me and just didn't care, right? Can I get a bowl to make the bottom of this rounded? Yes. Oh, thank you so much, Peter. Oh, I've been given permission. I'll be right back. That's about the same size as the head, eh? That could actually be a cute little funny hat. You're the funny guy. Hee 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 hee. Nintendo, these ears are just way too big, man. What are you doing? I've been meaning to point this out. Like, I don't want to start any beef with them, but some of their designs just don't make sense. Like, one of my favorite Pokemon is Piplup. But like, do you think a real dog would actually look like that at all? It just bothers me a little bit. Like, I miss the old Nintendo. So I think we can do the body now. For these hindquarter legs, I'm kind of imagining like a chicken drumstick sort of thing, you know? Okay. All right, stands up fairly well. If I didn't know about you guys, I'd say it's skin time. Ah! I think I made it too thick in the back. This new weight loss technique has doctors hating him. Nice flesh too. I don't compliment people on their flesh very much, but this stuff is pretty good today. There were a couple people saying in the comments, this is just a pasta maker. Did I use it to make pasta? Or did I make an Eevee? It's an Eevee maker. No, it's a Sprigatito. Kind of Mexican name. Fleshatito. Yep, that's the only thing I've said over the past 2 minutes. Today I uploaded the video about the Hello Kitty radio thing, and it's probably one of the more out there, like, fresh ideas I've had in a long time. And of course, whenever I have a really fresh idea, like something truly inspired that not everyone would think up, I get a bunch of comments saying, "Oh, Peter, you're running out of ideas. You don't have ideas." So I figured I'd take a little poll. I want you guys to leave in the comments some ideas for videos, just so we can like get some videos out a little bit quicker. That's a lot of why I don't upload more often, is I lack ideas. Not! I have like 3 other videos I want to do besides this guy, and then the freaking Spicarita dropped. I don't run out of ideas. I have too many ideas. I have not enough time to edit them. I have not enough time to record them. But when I run out of ideas, you won't see me uploading crazy ideas. That's how you'll know. Keep your eyes peeled, guys. You can be the first to comment when I really run out of ideas. Oh wait, no you won't, because there won't be a video to comment on. Sorry. It's getting hot in here, so I'm gonna open a window. Are you gonna finish that croissant? All right, it's everyone's favorite time of the video when Peter finally shuts the heck up and focuses on a specific artistic part of the project. Yippee! So here is some sped up footage of me carving the mouth and painting it up correctly. And I figured to make these fast-forwarded sections a little more fun and interesting, I put a little gameplay on the side. See, if you get bored of the crafting, you can just watch the video game. The fun, exciting, like, colorful, stimulating thing. My goal was to choose a game that I was pretty good at. As someone who's been a professional ridiculer for like 7 years now, I can definitely tell you it's important to have good gameplay. So I chose 8-Ball Pool for mini clips, but it turns out I actually really suck at it. Let me tell you though, this game gets real exciting. So we'll jump back to this here and there next time there's a little thingy to look at, a little fast-forward section. So I'll let you guys go. I'll see you then. All right, talk to you later. Bye. I'm now ill from how sick this is gonna look. No, really though, I'm dying. I mean, if you're seeing this video, I'm pretty much fine, but if you don't see this video and you could maybe call emergency services for me, that would be helpful. Here's where we're at, but of course I do have a bit of a worry. Here's the body. This is the correct proportions of body to head size. The head looks massive, but if you look at the image again, I mean, this is just kind of how he looks. And of course it'll start to look a lot better as we put the fur on and he gets a little bit wider. Alright, now we're breaking out the fur. This fur is pretty close to this color, but I spent a really, really long time trying to get the colors to match up, and I think this is as close as we're gonna get. And once the game comes out, they're probably gonna see my version of the character and think, just model it directly after that, proportion-wise and color-wise. Just for Nintendo to make it up for the fact that they decided to reveal a new Pokemon on the week where I was going to be ill. Good job, guys. They're always pulling these stupid pranks on me, man. Oh yeah. I know this is maybe the most satisfying thing I've ever recorded on camera. I understand that. I'm aware. This will serve as a base for the neck for me to drill something into, because just drilling into the tinfoil doesn't work super well. Now when I was younger, I used to help my mom weed her garden, pick the weeds out. There were some weeds that looked like this, so this does look like weeds. A singular weeds. I mean, from this point, it's just the standard thing where we're just putting... What's putting, you say? Put in the freezer so it doesn't go bad in a few days. If this audio is just like insufferable, I'm just gonna skip ahead to when this is done and you'll see. So we're done. Just kidding, I just did that for funny. Now again, in nature, symmetry isn't always a thing, so it's not a huge deal that I get this perfect. Like I'm holding a little tissue to his nose. Like, yeah, you know, a little hanky-chief. He's sick too. Ah, poor Sprigatito has a cold. He's going to die. I actually felt a little offended the other day because I bought this stuff here. It tastes like fingers, but like, I bought it and they didn't even card me. They're just like, oh yeah, you're most definitely over 12 or whatever age you need to be able to buy that. And I don't know. It's like the little things like that that just, I'm not crying. I swear. I was Spigarita. I'm in a good mood. I'm gonna put this into time-lapse mode. There, it's in time-lapse mode, and now I'm gonna let you guys just watch me do it really fast. Well, future Peter does something to make it interesting. Then I can, like, groan and cough all I want, and no one will notice. And by the time I'm done with it, I'll probably be completely better. So see you guys on the battlefield. Peter was drafted in the army the next day, making this video extremely ironic. Alright, so I'm still sick even recording this, so it doesn't really matter that I'm skipping this or not, you're still gonna have to bear through it. This is me putting the fur on the thing, but more importantly, look over at that gameplay, holy. I was pretty rusty starting out, haven't played 8-Ball in about 10 years on mini clips, but I was finally starting to get it together and I got a few real key opportunities to sink a few balls, and I strongly capitalized upon the mistakes of my opponent, and that's what 8-Ball is at the end of the day. You just need to be ready for it. So I wasn't too bad, and I'll tell you what, this game came down to the wire. You'll see in the next fast-forwarded segment. I'll save it. No spoilers yet, but oh man, this is a close one. So be sure to share with your friends, and see if we can tag #FazeClan to see if they'll let me be part of their squad. You won't believe what happens next. Here's how the head turned out in terms of the uncut fur. This will look massively different once you trim it. I mean, it's like, this is fine as is, right? But it'll look way, way better. All the seams will be patched up with some extra fur. I'll push in here a little bit of hot glue, you know. So we're just gonna do the body now, and for that, it's all gonna be this stuff. Man, it's so small. It'll look bigger with the tail and the neck fluff and stuff, but this thing just has a massive head. I'm curious. I just had this thought from my childhood. There was this game we used to play. I don't remember what it was called. It was like Flip Pigs. Pig flippers or something. You rolled 2 dice that were like the shape of these pigs, and depending on how they landed, you got points. It was essentially just, you know, it was an RNG game. There wasn't much skill to it, but I loved that. What reminded me of that is having him balance like this, or her, I don't know. Not gonna get into that again. I think if they land upright like this, it's like 3 points or something. Alright, I just rambled on about a bunch of stupid stuff because I was sick and didn't know what I was talking about. So we're going to skip back to this because I want to show you the end of this game. The only fast-forwarded footage I have left to play is the fur cutting here, so I'll just play that. You can see he's about to win the game, and he just whiffs completely. Like, I don't know, it was just a miracle. A true gift, and then I was able to bring it back and win this game, and it was really close. I mean, he could have won with that one move. Okay, bye. Got the fur on everything, the tail, the body, Before we mount the head and put the eyes on and the nose, which are the last things we'll have to do. Peter, get in frame! Oh, sorry boss, sorry about that. Pre-trimmed fur to after-trimmed fur is the biggest transformation in this entire process. It's a bigger change than like getting a fresh diaper on a nice hot summer. What the heck? I'm sick. I'm gonna trim it off camera and we're just gonna cut to when it's done and you're gonna be like, whoa, that looks so much different. Yeah, I goofed it up pretty bad. Nah, it's fine. It's like pretty good. The only problem is like his eyes look like these void pits with no soul inside them, so we should probably fix that. Here's the body, looks pretty good. It could be a little bit taller as you can see here. There we go. All right. Get it all maned out like that. There you go. So let's do this. Yeah. Nice. Okay. Look good here. It's more important that it looks good for the camera than it does in real life, because who's gonna see this in real life? Me? Instead of going with the eyes that I made, just to use those as pupils. And then he's like a little more artsy, a little more abstract, and it's like everything is so pristine except the eyes, and it's a search into the inner workings of the process of this that you never see. It's like a euphemism for how we... All right, moving on. There he is. Sprigatito. Looks like Sprigatito. Smells like Sprigatito. Haven't heard him talk yet, but when he says his first words, I'm sure he sounds like him. And yeah, I made it before Nintendo did, technically speaking. Y'all better get on that. You're taking too much time. All right. Now, if you'll all excuse me, I'm going to go lay down.